Today we're going to be headed to Sengaku-ji and the grave of the legendary 47 Ronin. From there, I'll walk around the waterfront, maybe go to the Statue of Liberty, or rather the replica that exists in Tokyo. And then tonight, for sunset, we're going to be at Tokyo Tower. We'll see where the night takes us, but I figure I'd show you this amazing view during the daylight before we go on our trip. It's so cool. I don't know if you can see it, but like, this is a high school. They have a track on the roof, and then they have like a basketball court. Thank you for refocusing. It's all just one super city. And over there is where we're going. That's where Tokyo Tower is. But look at this freaking sprawl, and it's just so cool. I'm such a sucker for big urban environments, and this balcony is awesome. Really lucky to have this place. Check this out. There's all these cool little alleyways and little houses, and then over here is the main road. But with the subways, there's like virtually no traffic. So this is one of the main roads. It's just so quiet comparatively. There's also a really cool park over there that I'm gonna go to. But enough about that. It's time to go to the grave of the legendary 47 Ronin. Let's do it. All right, we're on the streets of Tokyo. Gonna go handheld for a bit. Just wanna show you, look how adorable these like little houses are. They're so thin. They're little alleyways and the parking at the bottom. Here's the tower that we're staying in. Next stop, subway. All right, guys, we made it. We are in one of the old historic districts. In fact, there is a cool Buddhist temple right here, but that's the first of many. So we'll head back on the trail. It's really awkward to film with this like selfie stick looking thing. So I'm getting used to that, and with the lapel mic and everything, but gotta get the good footage, right? We're in a little bit of a quieter area, so I feel a little less awkward doing it. But let us check out this area. Ooh, this looks cool. I have really no plan, kind of exploring. Just went down this little alley. All the buildings here are a lot older, which is really cool to see. It's cool to be in a place that's a little older. And this is a country with amazing and rich history. Obviously it was bombed a lot, and there's other factors involved. I'm really stoked for Kyoto because that was really well preserved, but here we are, some back alleyway. This is so cool. I'm having the best time of my life right now. I got a little snack at the 7-Eleven, as you probably saw. Definitely a good option. It's like $1.06 US. For like a good little breakfast. That's a big part of saving money here, is going to be just relying on those family marts and 7-Elevens. Really, this alleyway is too cool. All these old houses. It's good to be away from people. Looks like there's a cemetery right there. Just have to be respectful. I'm gonna go handheld to be a little less touristy, a little more inconspicuous, but I'm in this beautiful temple ground. This is grave of Ajima Naunbu. I probably butchered that. Mathematician and feudal retainer. It's so peaceful. Went ahead and left there because they're doing some prayer. This whole block is just beautiful temples. It's just so peaceful. I didn't think it would be just so quiet. Doesn't feel like we're in the biggest city on earth. And I've only been here for like an hour or so. This is, I don't know, this is the kind of neighborhood I could see myself living in Tokyo. It's just little nestle of old Tokyo in new Tokyo. Next up, we gotta walk a little bit, but I'm in no rush. Now for reference, we've been walking from Meguro through this older neighborhood of the Shinagawa prefecture over to Sengaku-ji in Minato City. An older gentleman just wished me Happy New Year. I don't know how I ended up here. Sure is pretty. Nothing should be here. But I'm just gonna respectfully walk through. Looks like it's a dead end, but I want to show you this. Tokyo Tower. How cool. That's where we're gonna be tonight, right up at the top. But let me find my way back. Okay, so I made it to the temple ground. I don't know how much filming I'm gonna do inside, out of respect, but I'm gonna head on in there. Now, before we explore the temple, I just want to jump in and say I made a 3-minute companion piece that just goes over the history of the 47 Ronin and gives you the context that's important for this video. It's the greatest tale of vengeance in Japanese history, so if you're curious, make sure to check that out, either now or after this video. There's a link pinned in the description and on screen. Now, let's get back to the temple. I should note that there was informative signage for each grave and for all the key sites, including the Kubiarai, or head washing well, and the gate to Asano's residence, which had been transported here to become the gate to the graves. I just paid my respects to the temple. Wished for a Happy New Year. This is cool. Those old trees have a story. That was a really cool experience. I'm really glad I went to that. Highly recommended. Just so interesting, the history and the respect. I mean, people show them so much respect still, and just like how culturally relevant that story is to Japan. It's just really cool, especially in the like late transitionary period, like the 1700s when the samurai was kind of dying out. It's a cool story. All right, I just picked up a kebab. Had a nice talk with a guy from Bangladesh about, you know, Muslim faith and a bunch of other things. It's just so nice. If you meet a Muslim, just go assalamu alaikum, and you can start a whole conversation off of that. But yeah, deep respect, nice guy. Now I'm gonna try and go to the Rainbow Bridge, which you can apparently walk across to Obaida Park. It's like a 50-minute walk, but I want to cross the bridge, be on the water, get maybe a like bayside view of the city. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm up on the sky bridge. That might make a cool shot. Man, I'm loving this. Right now we're crossing the Rainbow Bridge. You can see the rainbow. We're on a little island. This is like a group of islands. All these beautiful walkways along them. That big boy is what I'm gonna go up on top of though, that white one right there. Now we're well and properly in an industrial area. This is supposedly the bridge that we can go on. We'll see. Check this place out. Too cool. And now we go up. As a history buff, this stuff is pretty cool. These are all old forts, military encampments. You can see this with the bunkers and the cutout trenches, and then right there is a memorial to World War II soldiers. Crazy to think that just, 70 years ago, we were at war, 80. Bridge complete. I got my Sapporo. And now it's gonna be a bit of a mad dash along the waterfront over to the train station, where we will go back across the bridge over to Tokyo Tower, where we'll hopefully get there by sunset. Next stop, train station. Sun is setting, but I think we'll make it. And then I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's apparently a Statue of Liberty over there, like 100th scale. But I thought that was kind of funny, and I'm not gonna have time to see it, but it's neat. All right, it's 4 p.m. Sun is setting, 22-minute walk to Tokyo Tower. I got long legs. I think I can do it quicker. We got like 35 minutes till sunset, so we'll see. But that's enough for today. You'll have to tune in next week when we check out the history and views of Tokyo Tower. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to like. Couldn't help but notice a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you enjoy the content, it means a lot to me. Just drop a subscribe. It's free.